was created, she was given the gift of curiosity. Her beauty was impeccable and her figure was flawless. She was the visual and physical perfection of a woman. Created by the god Zeus, he named her Pandora, which means gift to all. She was designed to be the wife of Epimetheus, the creator of mankind. Locked inside the box, something was hidden. To open it up, she was forbidden. Her gift of curiosity she couldn't control. What was inside? She had to know. Around her neck hung a golden key. She unlocked the box to take a peek. The spoils of mankind came out of the box. For her transgressions we must pay the cost. Over time, mankind will learn how to cope when their hearts are warmed by the glimmer of hope. These are true stories that are based on evils that people face day to day and the hope that helped them through their tough times. After all, it's within a man's own mind, not his enemy or a foe, that will lure him to evil ways.
This is Pandora's Box.
What did I do? What have I done? You will reap what you sow. I shouldn't have chosen you. You are not the one. Next time, you will know everything that glitters isn't gold. Let me tell you a quick story about lust. Once upon a time, there was a man and a woman. They lived in an area that resembled somewhere like Egypt. They were a happy couple, and one day they decided to take a stroll along a path that was near their home. As they walked, they began talking about whatever it is in love couples talk about. All of a sudden, the guy notices something far off into the distance. Babe, do you see that? What is it? She squints her eyes and says, it looks like some discarded rubbish. I'm sure it's nothing, my honey. He doesn't respond, but they continue walking. Eventually, they decide to part ways. They peck each other on the lips, and she goes one way and he goes the other way. As he continued walking down the path, he noticed that glimmer of light again, and it seemed to be shining a lot more brighter and much faster than earlier before. It must not be discarded rubbish. Maybe it's actually something of value. Let me get closer and see. So he continued walking, and he gets a few more steps closer and he realizes it's not an object, but a woman. Maybe she has some fancy jewelry on that is shining like that in the sun. Let me get a little closer just to see, just to make sure. So he continues walking down the path, and meanwhile, our mysterious woman notices that she has piqued interest in this man. He looks a little thirsty. Let me give him some water, she says to herself. And so she decides to set up a thirst trap. The guy is walking down the path some more, and he notices her thirst trap. And he is like, OMG. He almost stops in his tracks because he realizes that she has just become his secret fantasy. A woman coming out of the water, soaking wet in her garments, sticking to her body, and you can see every inch of her figure because of the wetness. By By now, he is hooked, line, sinker. He is ready to get to her today. So instead of walking down the path, he is damn near running. He is sprinting down the path because he needs to get to her in a quick, fast, and hurry. Once he gets to her, he is in awe. "You're beautiful," he says to her. They began walking and talking, and she is telling him sweet nothings in his ear. He thinks to himself, if she can walk it like she talk it, then I am willing to take this chance. And so, in order to be with her, she pulls out this long list of standards and requirements that he must meet in order to be with her. And so, he agrees to it. And first up on the list is getting rid of his current lady. So later on that day, when he gets home, he proceeds to break up with his lady. Of course, she's devastated and heartbroken because earlier that day when they were walking on the path, they were talking about taking their relationship to the next level and becoming serious with one another. But now he's breaking up with her? How dare he? But she can't force him to stay with her, so she agrees to the breakup. Now some time has passed and our guy is with his new boo. And it seems as if he is in lover's bliss. But then he gets to know her a little bit more and he realizes she isn't what she claimed to be. "I have been pouring into you for some time now, and I am ready to reap the rewards of my pouring. I thought you would be a better woman for me," he says to her in frustration. "Well, I am. Just look at me. Don't I look better than your ex?" she asked him, showing off her figure. "Yes, but, well, then that's all that matters, right?" she says, cutting him off. "No. Remember what I told you the day we met?" she asked him, cutting him off again. "Yes, you said that you were the prize," he responded. "That's right. And the prize gets to be all bright and shiny. If it gets dusty or if it tarnishes, it's your job to dust it off or polish it in order to see that shine again. So if you want some benefits, then you must continue to pour into me," she explained. "But what else is in it for me? What else do I get aside from your body and good looks?" he asked her in frustration. "You tell me because you chose me. You chased me. You knew what this was." He was speechless because she was right. The end. Our friend learned a very valuable lesson that day. All that glitters is not gold. His thirst trap lady turned out to be a fugazi. Now he can't go back to what he once had because she has moved on and is now happy with the new love she has found. When you cross over to the other side because you think that it's greener, but then you realize it's not, by then it's already too late. When you're lusting for someone else, be mindful of the consequences you might have to face in the long run. Don't be willing to throw away something good that you already have for something that might be good. Relationships are not some hot commodity that you can gamble away like money for something more or something better. Lust is a very strong sexual desire, and it's what leads us into wanting to get to know someone or to just simply sleep with them. Most people go through life seeking to satisfy their hunger for lust, and others are determined to tame the beast. Either way, after we fulfill our lustful desires, we realize there's nothing left if lust isn't coupled with the need or want of a relationship. I hope you enjoyed this story in this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments and thoughts down below on what you think in the comment section. I will have more on Pandora's Box because this is a series that I will continue to do, and I will catch you in the next one. So until then, put a shield on it, and peace and love as always.